Hello, everybody. Welcome to Erratic Rockets. Erratic Rockets is a game by Butterboy Games, who you might recall as somebody who I play a lot of their games because they make a lot of really fun, enjoyable games for game jams, and I really enjoy it. So this was an entry for the Indie Dev Game Jam number 2, which ended I don't know a day ago, yesterday maybe. I don't know. It doesn't actually matter. The game jam is over. Voting ends in 3 days. So I don't know if you can actually. Wow, there really there weren't a lot of entries. Can I vote? Yeah, only people who actually submitted something can vote. So I can't vote or anything on this game on itch, but I'm going to include the link to the game. You can go and check it out yourself. But anyway, because it's a game jam game, it's something that you could probably do, and you could probably experience everything there is in about 5 minutes. Probably less than that. I mean, just depending on how far up the leaderboard you want to try to go. It's very simple. You are a rocket ship, and you are trying to fly as high into space as possible. I'm currently like number 3 on the leaderboard, I think. I think second place is like 60-something thousand, so you only have so much fuel. I feel like there is a way to kind of game this system a bit to try to get further up without losing all of your fuel and still not running into things. And that's kind of doing this kind of stop and go, I guess. I don't know, what would you call that for a rocket? But essentially what I'm doing is I just kind of slow down a little bit, and then I still don't lose momentum, but I slow down enough to where it gives me an opportunity to adjust my direction if I need to, and maybe this will be a way to kind of get me up to, number 1. Probably not number 1, especially not with things like that where I keep crashing into rockets or planes or whatever those are. Pretty sure they're planes. So, yeah, I mean, like, it's a fun game. Like, and you might ask yourself, how am I going to play this for 10 minutes and keep talking and making things interesting? And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not. I'm gonna play this for 10 minutes, and I'm gonna put this on YouTube, and nobody's gonna watch it. Nobody's gonna watch 10 minutes of a guy playing a game where he's a rocket ship flying to space. And I don't blame him, and it's fine. Like, I can't make it that exciting or interesting, but if anything, I can show you that the game is something you can play for 10 minutes. Like, it's super easy to pick up. It's enjoyable. Just like all the games the Butterboy Games has ever made that I've played. They are all very, very quick to pick up. I'm hoping one day to just see like a compilation of all the games kind of added into like this sort of like mini game collection. Toss that bad boy up on Steam, and hopefully tons of people buy it, and I don't know, I think that would be cool. I just like all my games in one place. But I also don't mind going to itch and finding some gems like this, because sometimes you just want something really simple to play that it's enjoyable, doesn't take a whole lot of thought. It takes some skill, but not like a ton of skill. So you can, like, you feel like you did a good job when you get this ever-increasing score, but at the same time, like, none of it really is something that you're like, oh yeah, hey, look what I did. Oh, we've made it past airplanes, and now we're at satellites, and still airplanes. That's kind of an odd choice. Like, I would think that the airplanes, or whatever these might be spaceships. Oh, my rocket is smaller now. Well, that's going to be convenient. You know what? I might be able to get past this second place score of 62,000, I think it was. I'm definitely being careful. So when I was in the Air Force, one of the things that I had to do is support rocket launches. Not in like a cool way. We basically just arranged transportation for it. We did simple things like took people to go watch the rocket launches so they could see like the job well done. or so the Department of Defense can be like, oh yeah, this was a good, worthwhile investment. I think they all secretly were hoping it would blow up, just because they thought it would look cool. They wouldn't have to deal with the recovery aspects and all the difficult parts that go along with it. But whatever, big wigs like to do the things they like to do. And the other thing we would do is move some parts that would go and get put on these rockets. So certainly not like a situation where the guy worked at NASA and he was a janitor or something, and they were like, oh, what do you do at NASA? And he was like, oh, I help put rockets on the moon, or people on the moon or something. I don't really remember the quote. I also feel like it wasn't really sincere. I think that it's something. Oh God, no! Oh yeah, look at that! I made it. I also don't think it's something. I think people might really take pride in what they do, but I don't know that people have this level of mistaken kind of value where they think or they feel that what they do is really putting that much into it. Because I mean, come on, really? It's not like the janitor was getting paid a nice living wage at the time. Well, actually, they probably were, because it was like the 60s or something, and the cost of living was better. People got paid a little bit better. It was before CEOs started making billions of dollars for just breathing. That must be nice, Oh, what do you do? Well, I breathe and tell people what to do, and they pay me millions of dollars a day. And then they complain that people don't work hard enough, and it's like, well, what the crap are you talking about? Capitalism. Not necessarily the best idea in the world. 100,000. Yeah. Yeah, my method here is working really well. Just kind of make it nice and easy. I feel as though the further I've gotten into space, the more likely it is to just kind of have an easier time to fly. I feel like I'm not requiring nearly as much thrust to kind of, launch myself in any direction. But your side thrusters are not very strong. So you definitely are probably going to want to take some extra concern here. Dang. Oh. Well, that's fine. That's a 120,487. Look at that. I am the number one player of Erratic Rocket in the world. We all get happy about the real simple things, Alright, I was just testing out some stuff. I just wanted to see. Let's see if I can do some cool stuff. Can I do a loop-de-loop? No, I can't. I do like that the rocket is losing stages as time goes by. That's pretty cool. It's a very realistic aspect. This kind of reminds me a little bit of Kerbal Space Program, the first one. The second one is, from what I understand, awful. Well, they want to pick it up because they really like the idea of building a rocket, flying to space, making a lunar colony or a colony of some sort, and just having a good time. That's why I like the first one so much. Well, anyway, so it's been 9 minutes. We're going into the final minutes because I did say that I was going to do this for 10 minutes. Congratulations to me for being the number one player. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy it. I think it's fun. If you're just looking for something quick to play that's on, itch, I recommend it because, you know what? It's a game that is relatively simple, but it is entertaining. It's the thing that I like about Butterboy games. All of the games are enjoyable and fun for me. There hasn't been one that I haven't liked yet. There's been one there was one that I can't remember the name of it. It was the one where you're cells and you're trying to, eat other cells and stuff. It's kind of like the initial stage in Spore. And that one kicked my butt. I don't think I even got on the leaderboard on that one. I just was not good. I could not really figure it out, a good method to kind of get those high scores that I wanted. So but it was still good. That one was just difficult for me. And anyway, the link is in the description if you'd like to try this yourself. And thanks for watching.